What up, my friends? What is up, my family? I am Mike, the madman, the mastermind, Mohammed, and I just want to. I don't even know what the fuck this video is. I just want to straight up say I love Sam Porter Bridges. I don't even really know why. I just like this guy. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what it is about this guy I like so much, man. Sam Porter Bridges, the Porter Man, the legendary man who delivers. I don't know why I like this character so much. To be honest, I think after 5 days of playing this game, I already like Sam Bridges more than I like Solid Snake and Big Boss. And to be clear, I fucking love Solid Snake and Big Boss. To be clear. Like, I don't know what it is about this guy that just, like, I don't know what it is about this guy that makes me like him so much. If I had to guess what it is I like about Sam Porter Bridges, fuck, man, there's a lot to get into here. I know it sounds random as fuck, but like, okay, here's the thing. I like the fact that Sam Porter Bridges is like this hard-working boomer guy where like the whole population is like adult Zoomers. They don't want to go outside. They don't want to do anything. They just want to stay inside in their safe space. They don't want to fucking get hurt or nothing like this. They just want to fucking, just stay away from the Death Stranding and stay away from all the dangerous shit and all the crazy mules outside. So everybody in his society is a bunch of soft-willed pussies. And this man is just like, all right, time to wake up and strap 100 and 200 fucking kilograms of fucking weapons and guns and sperm and fucking all this shit and fucking extra guns and like 16 ladders on my back and ride a fucking motorbike up a fucking mountain. It's let's go, baby. I don't know, this guy just strikes me as a fucking badass to the core. Let me say this. In all the years I've been playing Metal Gear games, I don't think I ever saw fucking Solid Snake or Big Boss beat like 8 guys unconscious using only a strand of fucking rope. I like how everything in this game is stranding. Everything is strands, everything is ropes. Like everything somehow everything in this game has to do with strands. Okay, now we're gonna get into some weird shit. I am, at this point, I've played the game 18 hours. This is no spoilers, really. Maybe spoilers if you haven't played like the first 2 chapters, but like I don't even know if I'll call it spoilers. It's like so early in the game, it's like it barely counts as spoilers, right? So with that basis of knowledge in my mind, I'm gonna go out on a wild limb here and say this. I think Sam Porter Bridges is like a deconstruction, like a meta deconstruction of what it even means to be a video game character. Just let that sit for a minute. Just let that stand for a minute. Sam Porter Bridges, the man covered in shit that says Bridges, who comes out of a safe room that has a big logo that says Bridges on it, and gets on a motorbike with like Bridges decals everywhere. Sam the Porter Man Bridges, the super fucking Porter Man. Another thing, I'm convinced this game is like in certain ways a homage to Mario Odyssey. I'm gonna get into that too. Okay, Sam the Porter Man Bridges is a meta deconstruction of what a video game player character is. Because he's not just like a custom character. He's his own character. He's Sam Bridges. But think about it, the organization he works for is Bridges. And the whole chiral network is you getting all this shit and like building roads and generators and safe houses and all this shit and sharing resources and da 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 da. All this stuff with other Sam Bridges from like other universes and shit, like different beaches. I'm still wrapping my head around this shit. But like to me, it's sort of like Sam Bridges is the definition of what a video game player character is. Sam Bridges exists in like millions of realities because millions of people are playing Death Stranding at once. Like, are you guys kind of getting what I'm saying here? Sam Porter Bridges fucking runs around, doesn't get tired, well, he does get tired, but like, you know what I mean? Like far, like much more than I think any normal human stamina would have. Like wearing a hat that says Bridges, it's like Bridges is wearing Bridges. I don't know. Like, bro, in this game, it's like it's like how the fuck do I say this, man? I have this thought on the tip of my tongue, but like it's like Sam Bridges' existence is like the fucking causality of the entire ability of the game Death Stranding to exist. I know that's a weird thought. I know that didn't come out right. What I'm getting at is like, think about it. Sam Bridges is like the definitive player character of his reality. In in our objective reality, there is no real protagonist. There's no one person we could be like, this guy is the player character. Fucking MAGA fucking people would be like, oh, Donald Trump is the main character of this fucking game we're in. It's like, no, dude. Like, you can't definitively say that shit. But I think you can definitively say that in his own reality, even if you were an outside observer, you would think to yourself, I think this Sam Bridges is just the main character of our reality. Because not only is he wearing a hat that says Bridges, kind of like how Mario wears a fucking hat that says M on it for Mario, it's like, he's rescuing a fucking basically a princess from a beach. Like, fucking Super Porterman and Princess Beach. The Amelie creeps me the fuck out. I'm expecting MGS2 levels of mindfuck from this game. I'm expecting MGS2 levels of mindfuckery from this game because, I don't know, man, I'm just smelling the mindfuck. Like, I can just feel Kojima lubing up my brain so we can just fuck my mind. Like, dude, Sam Bridges, his literal shit and poo-poo grenades are the only things seemingly in this universe that can fight against the BTs, which are the fucking scourge that has driven mankind underground. There's this theory about the Triforce of Courage, like how Link has the Triforce of Courage, what it gives him. Like, we know Ganondorf gets stronger. Zelda, like, I don't know, she gets like the wisdom of all the different goddesses and stuff like that. She hears the voice of the goddess Hylia or whatever. Link, the Triforce of Courage, what I've heard a theory about it is like, what the Triforce of Courage really is that it gives Link the courage to always come back to the fight even if he dies. It's like no matter what, Link will be able to like go back to wherever the save point was basically in your game file, and he will always keep fighting. He'll always have the bravery and the courage to keep fighting until he hits that one reality where you successfully defeat Ganon. And that's how the timeline of Hyrule works. Because he has the Triforce of Courage, he's able to do that. And basically the Triforce of Courage, what that means is he is the player character. He always respawns. He always comes back. Kind of like how Sam Bridges cannot die. Sam Bridges is the player character. Here's another cool fucking fact. If you guys didn't know this, Die Hardman, who apparently is also another repatriate in the sense that he cannot die, he refers to himself as a deathless freak. In the Japanese version of the game, he's actually voiced by Akio Otsuka, who plays Solid Snake. So again, both of these deathless guys now are basically voiced by the player characters of Kojima games. So I don't know, just munch on that one for a little bit. I think it's all related, man. I'm just thinking, you're literally going from like city to city, castle to castle, trying to find this fucking blonde, tall bitch. Okay, guys. Sam Bridges wears a hat with his name on it and goes from place to place looking for a tall, blonde bitch that he seems to want to fuck. Princess Beach and Super Porterman, man. I'm telling you, bro, there's some... And the moon references. And the moon references in this game. This game, from the very Kojima Productions logo, is referencing the moon. There are so many moon references in this game. Fucking Mads' character, Cliff, is like, This is the moon. I'll promise I'll show you the real thing too. I'm convinced the end of this game takes place on the moon. I'm convinced either the whole game is somehow taking place on the moon, like some Matrix shit, or the end of the game in the finality of the game will take place on the moon somehow. I am convinced because I don't know, I'm just getting way too many Mario Odyssey vibes, man. Mario Odyssey had so many references to the moon. You're literally collecting moons. I don't know, man. I think Hideo Kojima, when he made this game, was partially thinking of it like he was thinking of creating a game, like I said in the previous video, like how Snake can just steal resources, but he does it so easily through like magic and the balloons and shit. Like, it's like Kojima thought the next step of just sneaking is trying to sneak around while transporting shit. Is like the next step in the game design. So yeah, it's very different from Metal Gear, and yet there's so many similarities. Same DNA, man. I don't know, man. All I know is I love Sam Bridges. This guy will beat the fuck out of a bunch of guys, shooting ropes and fucking CQCing these guys with a single strand of rope. I don't know, man. I just like Sam Bridges. I just like this guy. I don't know why. I think I like him more than Solid Snake and Big Boss, man. If Sam Bridges was a real dude, I'd want to meet him and hang out with him, buy him a beer or some shit, man. Just drinking beers together with this guy who has like 15 feet of shit stacked on his back, wearing a hat with his own name on it. I'm telling you, man, he's like Kojima's version of Super Mario. I'm literally fucking convinced. I don't know how else to say it. There's just something about this character that sticks to me. Anyways, I just want to get that off my chest. I'm Mike Muhammad. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more crazy rants like this. And you guys take care. And I hope you guys have fun getting stranded out there. Take care.